Hi, my name is Louise, and I am a twin flame from Denmark. I feel the need to make this video about the beginning of the twin flame, discovering being a twin flame. And it has been like 1.5 years now since I discovered that something was up, something totally different than other relationships, other ways of meeting people. What's up? So when I look down, it's because I have a few notes for things that I want to put into this video. And first of all, this is how I perceive it. So this is sharing from my experience and from how I feel with the clarity that I have now from the process, that I'm able to share some things. So from personal experience, yes, discovering that being a twin flame is a slow process of meeting someone and having your heart and soul just blown open, and with a feeling of not having any choice, because it's like the soul and the heart takes over, and the natural pull towards that huge desire to seek a love connection beyond what was the previous experience of love connections that I had known before. So this brings me straight to the issue of that the thing that doesn't match. This connection doesn't match anything at all we have ever heard of or seen, because twin flames is not part of what's been spoken of in our society. So the not matching part is that there is like another dimension of experience where I, for my part, feel that I have that other person that is like a part of my consciousness, and we share life experience, and I'm able to feel his presence within me. And if you just met your twin flame, or might have met your twin flame, you will definitely know within a pretty short period of time that something is totally like upside down from everything you've ever known, because you will feel that that, now I'm saying man, the man, my twin, was starting to be present within not only my consciousness, which could be like, oh, I'm just thinking a lot about him, or he's in my thoughts, or like we have a telepathic connection, which is not something that only is for twins. It's more than telepathic connection. This is discovering of sharing higher self. So this person you have met, congratulations if you are twin flames, because it's the most beautiful thing ever to have a shared consciousness with somebody else. You just know at all times how they're feeling. You just know. And you are willing to support that person no matter what. And if you think about that, and when you feel into the connection you have, you just intuitively know that this goes both ways, because that love that attracts you both together is a magnetic pull between your hearts, or your like masculine feminine energy field, so that you will like meld your energies together. It's a desire from your soul, so with your mind you can't control it. It's just gonna happen. And because it feels like such an important quest. It feels like purpose of life. And that brings me to the next point, because I think I don't have to speak so much about that. You of course feel a lot of love, a lot of heart and soul opening, and all the development spiritually, personally, that comes with that, the question that pops up about everything. And what is special is a feeling of your soul is taking the control. Your free will is kind of down the drain. The will that was before to control from other kind of priorities. I don't know what was controlling before. I don't even care anymore. But if you're in the beginning of a twin flame process, your will to control that process will only bring you pain. So I suggest you surrender straight away. And actually you do know this intuitively, that you just want to do that, because even if you are in 2 different parts of the world, or in 2 different marriages, or like anything that's obstructing you from the picture within your mind from you and your twin, the possibility of you and your twin getting together, all that's in between here, like, wow, this is like totally impossible, or that person is just not, like, whatever is the case, you need to know the following. I say this only because I really feel it is true. And if you dig deep within yourself and you are a true twin flame, you know I'm right when I say you feel the merging begin within your soul. You long for that person. You feel the merging of energies, and you feel the cascade of evolution of your awareness. And it's just logical that this is controlled by a larger evolutionary process. Slowly, well, actually that was for me pretty not so slowly. I was really going into the process, not sleeping so much every night in the beginning anyway, and just digging deep into my higher self and into my highest possible perspectives. And I was and am able to see the purpose of the twin flame union, which is to, and that's another point I have on my list, that you need to be aware of how come, ask yourself the question, how come I'm in this game? It's not a game, it's real, but how come you are here? Some people find it sometimes to be a nightmare, because it's a shift of reality. You will shift forth and back, and I promise you that with time this will be much easier, because having a twin flame doesn't match any people around you's reality. But now the thing is, you know already, since you're watching this movie, that you radiate a vibration, because you're not the same person anymore. You have been awakened. Your soul is just spewing out this positive vibration of love. And if you have already a relationship, a commitment to somebody, a marriage or whatever, and a family, you will recognize pretty soon after you find your twin flame that people around you will be in some way affected by the energy. The energy will have an effect. For my part, in my family, I felt for myself that the energy was like a really high Kundalini energy. It felt like a very uplifting energy, like awakening all the chakras. I felt so much light, so much love. And then when I was doubting the process, I felt like nausea. My husband felt nausea. Like when I was in the room, he felt like just like it was cleaning out stuff in him. He could literally feel the energy in the room, like we could feel it. The kids were reacting on it. And I really want you to know that it's not a bad energy. You don't feel bad about this. Even if you don't speak to your close people around you, they will notice something is up with you. So you can't hide that something is up, but they probably can't put a finger on what it is. I suggest you just take it easy with trying to explain anything, but just see and notice how the energy is building up and affecting, and ask yourself, what is the positive purpose of that evolutionary energy radiating through you? I say at the moment I feel the part of the process I'm in now, I feel that the best effect I can deliver is when I feel clear about who I am, and when I am not ashamed of myself and my position. Even though I haven't resolved everything yet, I stay with peace. I actually support myself, and I'm proud that I am who I am, because being a twin flame means that you have contracted with your twin, who is you, to have this mission. And even the people close to you have contracted to be with you on this mission. They all want, even your family, your closest friends or work relations, they all want, this is divine timing that you meet your twin now, you all want this evolution to come forth. Things are stuck on the planet and we need a shift. So I know this can be a mouthful for the beginning of the twin flame uniting video, but actually the need for you to just go into the process of merging with your twin just to radiate the energy is important. It's important on the behalf of the planet, because what you deliver is such a high frequency of relaxing. I mean, once you meet your twin, you feel such a feeling of just trusting life, feeling at home, feeling loved. And that released feeling, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, just by being in the room, you will create a really high vibration that will help other people to vibrate as you do. So if you don't feel safe and secure with this situation that you are in, even though you have no clue what to do about being a twin flame, if you feel insecure, you will emanate a feeling of not feeling good, and you will attract that things to support that feeling to you. So you really want, you know, the mirror effect of life, but so you want to be at peace and just love what's going on. You can't do anything wrong. So I know things can be messy and not practical, and I say you have no choice than to follow God's will on this one. You can't stop the rain. Yeah. So trust that your heart and soul knows the mission, and there's no reason to be afraid. Just be clear, be honest with yourself, within yourself, and then slowly and with time you will be able to see more clearly how to navigate through all the, whatever comes up. Of course, people around you won't be able to understand truly what's going on, but they will understand with their spirit and heart that this is not something you make up. This is real, and you will find yourself developing your identity to be that which you truly are. More free and liberated expression of you, and congratulations. More will come from here, and this is for now.